Praise the Lord, everybody. My name is Lisa Martinez. I am on here trying to help someone that has gone natural or thinking about going natural. And I just want to share my story about what has been a blessing to me and helped me during my natural hair journey. So I just want to take a moment and remind everyone to like, comment, and share the content because this will help get the material out there and help somebody else. So without further ado, I want to go into this video, which is called Why and How I Went Natural. So again, my name is Lisa, and I wanted to discuss my hair. When I first went natural, it was in 2018. And back in that year, I was coming out of my hair just not really doing what I wanted it to do, not what I needed it to do. I mean, God was not pleased. And so it was short, it was damaged, it was brittle. I didn't have these curls. It just was doing different things I did not want it to do. It was not what I knew God had for me. I wanted long, thick hair. And so I worked on it, and I decided to get on, went on YouTube, I went on Instagram, I went on Facebook, I asked around just trying to get ideas. When I had first went natural, it was a whole new world out there of people who had been natural for many years. And I just had this negativeness about my hair. I didn't think that could be me. And now here I am with hair that looked like the wigs that I was wearing. I really thought that my hair wouldn't do that. That's for somebody else. That's not for me. And I didn't believe in myself. And so why and how I went natural was when I decided I needed a change. I was worthy of change. My hair could look like how I want it to look. At least what it's capable of doing, I could bring that out and just take care of what God gave me. I can't speak for anybody else's hair. I'm not, I didn't come out saying I'm going to have 2B curls. I know I don't naturally have 2B curls. I probably have, I think I have 2 different hair types, 3C, pretty much in the front, and then 4A, for the most part. And so that's what I'm using. I'm just doing my part to take care of what God has given me. And I'm just, making sure that I'm taking care of it. And it's been growing. And so that can be you. If you take care of your hair, it will grow. A flower doesn't, it doesn't think about growing. It just does what it's supposed to do. If it's being taken care of, it's being watered, it has food, it has sunlight, a flower can grow. And so with our hair, if we take care of it, if we do what we know to do, and we know to do it, a lot of us weren't taught. I came up in a time where natural hair was not a thing. So now it's a thing. And we have all of these resources and all these tools that can help us. And sometimes you just have to take that leap of faith and just go for it. And it's going to be difficult. You're going to have that TWA, little teeny weeny afro for a little while. I had that. I went through that stage. I was uncomfortable, but I had to, because if I wouldn't have done that, then I wouldn't have been, more confident with more length. Finally, it's the length that I want it to be. I'm trusting God that it'll grow even more. But in the meantime, it's the length that I'm comfortable with. I like my hair at my shoulders. I mean, it's actually longer than that. If I pull these little pieces down, it gets longer than that, which is nice. But it's at a length that I love. And so, you have to do what you know to do. Once you know better, you start doing that, and it gets a lot easier. So back to why I went natural. I went natural because, I was paying all this good money for these wigs. I was paying money. I had them shipped in from China. I was all at the beauty shop buying them out. I was up there like an addict. Every week, every other week, I needed me a fresh wig, not knowing that I could grow my hair. I didn't realize that I could just grow my hair and save that money. I didn't know. Nobody had taught me. And so now this is, several years later, because I went natural in 2018 and now it's 2022. And so it's several years later, and I'm just enjoying my journey. And so I decided to do this channel and help someone that is trying to get their journey going, or they're just beginning their journey and they don't know where to start. I'm not trying to say I'm some sort of guru or anything like that. I'm just telling y'all what I'm doing, what's working for me and mine's. And if it can help someone, that'd be great. I'm sure that, God is going to send some people that I can be a blessing to, that are new to this. If you already been doing this a while, maybe I can give you some ideas as well. If not, hey, like, comment, and share my channel and help get it out there so that way it can help somebody else. And so, again, like I said, how did I go natural? I was out there getting material from people that they just took that leap of faith. They went out there and they went through the difficult phase. They went through a time with their hair that now they have a testimony. They can show you their before and after pictures. And when I saw it, I saw people with hair down their back. And I hadn't had hair down my back since I was a little girl. So I just, I didn't believe that that could be me. I'm not saying I have hair down my back, but I'm trusting God that one day I will. And in the meantime, I'm enjoying the journey. And with your hair journey, your hair is going to go through changes. That is something that I've noticed. You're going to have to clip your ends. You're going to have to deep condition. You're going to have to stay on top of it. You can't be lazy. This is not for the weak. This is serious business, trying to grow your hair out. And once you get it going, then your hair is going to, when you go to the store, your hair is going to sit down in the back. It's not going to ask for nothing when you get up in there, because you done already told it, this is what we're doing. And it's going to behave. And after a little while, your curls are going to start popping. Whatever little curls you have, if you naturally have curly hair, which I do, I naturally have curly hair. And I didn't know. Nobody had told me, because when I was growing up, nobody was, doing my hair curly. They was straightening it. They was brushing through it, harshly, not, like hard, but harshly enough where my hair could not hold its form. It wants to stay in that form. And I didn't know that. So I was damaging the hair by straightening it, by blow drying it all the time, hot combing it. I came from that time where we would hot comb it. And it looked really good, but my hair was crying. And a plant will let you know, I have indoor plants. So a plant will let you know if you don't put too much water on it. A plant will let you know if it's thirsty or if it's hungry. Certain plants are more dramatic than others. And, my plant will tilt down, it's sad. And my hair was pretty much doing the same thing. And I wasn't even paying it no mind. I was frying it. Now, it's healthy enough where I can dye it, but you have got to keep your moisture in your hair. If you want your hair to look healthy and feel healthy and do what you want it to do, You gotta keep your moisture in there. And every single day, my hair touches some type of moisture. And I wasn't doing that. It was dry. It was flaking. It was crying out in agony. And that's why I said God was not pleased. Because we gotta be a good steward over what He given us. Even if it's your hair, it's yours to take care of. You're taking care of that. And so I'm so grateful that God showed me the way. He opened it up for me to see these people that are, doing their hair, and they inspired me. Their hair was growing. It was long. It was healthy. There was a lot of people that helped me along the way. And now when I go into stores or if I'm out somewhere at an event, people will see my hair and they'll see, oh, what are you doing to, take care of your hair and everything? And so I decided this channel for me was necessary because I want to help. I want to do, like I said earlier, I want to do my part to show somebody something that has helped me. So I definitely am very happy that I went natural. I did not see myself going natural. I was wearing some really nice weaves and wigs, and I just didn't think that my hair could grow anymore. I thought it was done growing when I was in my early 20s. I thought it wouldn't grow anymore because it hadn't grew for a long time. And so when you get to that place of seeing the same thing over and over again, it's time to do something different. Trust the process. A plant does not have to think about growing. It just grows. It gets water, it gets food, and it just grows like that. And our hair will grow. Back in the 70s, we all had long hair. For the most part, everybody had a big old thick afro that other people could just look at and be like, wow, that's amazing. We always had long, thick, healthy hair. And then we got away from that, and we have to come back to a place where you're taking care of your natural hair. Take care of yours. It's a part of you. Everybody may not have curly hair. Some people may have straight hair. But if you're having trouble with growing it, you have to love on it. You have to moisturize it. You have to spend time with it. You have to wash it regularly. You have to be on schedule. And when you spend that time with your hair, it's going to get used to you taking care of it because it knows, okay, she got me. She do care. And even if you miss a week, for the most part, if you taking care of it well and you keeping it moisturized every day or every other day, however often your hair needs moisture, mine prefers it every day. And then you using your oil, that oil is going to lock in all that good moisture. People misusing oil. You can't use oil in place of moisture. That is not for that. You use your oil after you put in your moisturizer. You put in that moisture and you put that oil in and you lock it in place. And so you can lock it with that, daily if you want, but you got to have some moisture there. Otherwise, it's not going to have anything to lock in. It's going to be just locking in dandruff. And then it's just going to get dirty and itchy and uncomfortable. And it's not going to look well because it's not happy. It's not being taken care of. We were told, back when I was coming up, that you ought to go 3, 4, 5 weeks without washing it. That's ridiculous. Your hair wants to be clean. It wants to feel clean. Unless you having braids or sewing, there's no reason to go that long without washing it. And even for braids and sew-ins, they do have those waterless shampoos that you can use, and that'll clean it. And so we have to keep it clean because if the hair follicles are clogged up for too long, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to throw its arms up just out of frustration with you because you're not doing what it needs. You're not tending to its needs. And they have very basic needs, the hair follicles. And if, we're not doing styles too tight and we're, treating each strand, I have very thin strands. So I treat each little strand delicate because they're thin, they'll break. And we don't want to put in all this hard work of growing it and then you just breaking it off because you're just brushing it too hard or you combing it too hard or you pulling it apart in the detangling process. You have to be very, very mindful of what you're doing when you're growing that hair out. And so I had to, in my mind, I had to go natural. It was telling me, my hair was telling me, it is time. You have got to do this. And I am so grateful that I did that, because had I not did that, I would still be thinking that I needed a wig. It's nothing wrong with a wig, and there is nothing wrong with a sew-in. When you get to a place in your hair where you think you need something, something is wrong, because that wig and that sewing have become an idol. That's why so many people is going bald, because they're trying to express that they are not their hair. And I get that. I'm just saying, for me, I want to take care of what I have. And so for you and me, because if you on this channel, you're trying to take care of what you have. You take care of it while you have it. And then if it gets thinner, then, we'll discuss some stuff then. As I learn things, I'll share it with you all. But we have got to take care of what we have. If you got a little bit of hair, you rock that little bit of hair and you take care of it, and it will do what it's capable of doing, whatever it is. I am not promising that if you follow me, your hair will do exactly what mine is doing. I'm just saying I'm doing my part. And if you follow me, I'll help you do your part, whatever your part is. So you may grow hair 2-3 times longer than mine faster, because it took me years to get to this level. But I'm loving the strength. See, I gotta be careful with that. I'm loving the strength that my hair, it's resilient. And that's what I love about it. It just proves to me that this was definitely a good move. And so with my hair, I'm touching it now because I want y'all to see that I'm natural for real. Because, people be perpetrating and they'll pretend they natural and they got a head full of tracks. I'm just showing y'all this is real. I am for real. And, but truth be told, we'll talk about this later. You really don't want to be touching your hair a lot. You don't want to be touching your hair a lot because it's like, I don't know if you know about indoor plants, but they want to be left alone. So you'll do your hair and you set it and you leave it alone. You don't manipulate it every day, all day. It does not like that. At least my hair doesn't. Your hair might be all right. Some people can come on here and have hair that doesn't care. But my hair, she don't play that. She told me that she wanted to be left alone. And so I'm just listening. I'm honoring her wishes, because she is saved. And she loves what the Lord is doing in her life. And I love what the Lord is doing for us. And like I said, I want to be a blessing to you all. So on this channel, you can expect for me to discuss everything I'm using to grow my hair out, everything I'm using to moisturize it, because that's a part of that growth process. Anything you want to ask me about, you can leave me a comment below. I will try my best to make sure that I'm answering everybody in a timely manner. If there's any videos that you want to see me do, let me know. You can leave me a message or a comment below, and then I'll make sure that I'm getting back with you all. If you want to private message me and ask me something, about my journey, or, something that may help you on your journey, you can email me. My email is Lisa, Lisa, .m for Martinez, N for Nancy, E for elephant, Z for zebra, @gmail.com. And I can get with you there if you like. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram. I'll leave that in the description box below. I'm on Facebook. You can look up my name, Lisa Martinez, on there. I'm on Twitter, Lisa Martinez over on Twitter. And just, follow me, see what I'm doing, see what I got going on, because I want to be a blessing and help you in your journey. Or if you're just getting your journey going, I want to help you get your ideas together. And then we can help each other, because the questions that you're asking can help somebody else who wanted to ask, and they just didn't, they didn't know how to get a hold of me. So that's why I'm giving you my email like that. And then you can just leave me a message and I'll get back with you in a timely manner. But if you don't mind sharing it in the comment, that would be great, or sharing it on your social media. And then we can discuss, like I said, everything that I'm doing, how I'm doing my wash and goes, because this is, obviously a wash and go. All the products that I use, I switch things up from time to time just so my hair doesn't get used to the same thing. We'll talk about that. But in the meantime, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, share all of the content. Tell somebody about us and, what I'm doing over here. Us meeting me in the hair. And that is actually it. I thank you for tuning in on today. I trust that God is going to bless you on your hair journey and help you get to wherever you're trying to get in your walk with this. It is a journey, but it's a blessing, because if you just stay the course and you trust the process, it's going to work out, because it's designed that way to work out. In the end, you will win. So if you have been blessed and you've enjoyed the content, like I said, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you.